Pornhub suffers 50% drop in UK traffic after age restriction added. I
warned them.
Because we're talking about viewership, and I think viewership. While people are watching more Fox News and MSNBC and VT, people are watching fewer porn in UK. Now that could be the reason for the crime. Some people are speculating, but who knows what's going on here? Mm-hmm. So let me read this to you. Online traffic for pornography has plummeted in the UK after new age verification laws were put in place over the summer since July 25th. Porn users, to all the public porn users in England, Scotland, and Wales, as well, let's not forget about Northern Ireland, must prove they are 18 or older by uploading identity documents, credit card information, or selfie that uses facial recognition technology to guess their age. Did you hear about this?
Yes. Oh, my gosh.
You're about to watch porn. You're like, all right, I'm 22 years old.
Oh, my gosh.
Pornhub, the most visited adult website in the world, suffered a staggering 50% plummet. I thought it was going to be 90%, to be honest with you. I said 50 to 90. This is the exact idea I was proposing, and the Pornhub owners were not okay about it. And I said, Pornhub, it's like 50% or more than 1 million visitors, according to the Australian broadcasting company. Hannah Swirsky, the head of policy and public affairs at the Internet Watch Foundation, a nonprofit that works to eradicate child sexual exploitation online, told the outlet that the regulators have been effective. The regulators have been very clear that self-declaration, so just ticking a box to say that you're above 18 is not a highly effective form of age assurance. She said children were often raising the issue of involuntarily seeing harmful content, such as pornography, online, and this also makes a lot harder. They're talking about like difficulty. It's a bad word. Such as pornography online, that it also makes it a lot difficult. I'm just changing the word if you are trying to seek this material out. So, by the way, because of this, Playboy magazine and old Hustler magazines are on fire in UK right now. It's eBay. People are buying.
Right.
People are buying and selling them. But let me tell you. I don't know if we can find the clip or not. This is exactly when I talked to the Pornhub owners that came in, the rabbi. You remember when I was having that conversation with the guy?
He's a rabbi?
Yes.
Yeah. So when I had the guy on and I said, why don't you guys require people to put IDs? If you're telling me, because the question I was asking is, how do you know the porn stars in these movies, in these videos, are over 18? Well, we know because of XYZ. Why don't you just ID all of them? No, we can't do that because XYZ. So this is the problem with this, Tom. When you look at this as an expert yourself, you're watching data, viewership that comes in. What do you say about the story?
Well, first of all, this is finally coming to the internet what had been in place in other ways. You know, kids would go to 7-Eleven or whatever, try to buy Playboy. If you weren't 18, they wouldn't let you buy it, right? Mm-hmm. And you wouldn't let you get that. And the internet just gave everybody access to it. And this is why parents have been, really freaking out, especially when Facebook was caught doing deliberate manipulations to put certain content in front of young girls. And parents were saying, and that wasn't pornographic content, that was comparative content. And girls were feeling very depressed about their image. They don't get as much likes. And that was leading to documentation about teenage suicides. So what happens online is not good. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of things that are not good. And one of the things people have been talking about, and Florida did it. Florida has an age requirement. If you're trying to log in Florida, I don't know how they do it. If it senses that you're at an IP address, it's in Florida zip code, I suppose. You're not supposed to be allowed to see certain things in Florida. And I think that Pornhub is now seen in the UK, and the UK has said, okay, enough of this. We want the age restriction in place. Here's how we're going to find out if you're viewing it from the UK, and you have to do all this. And you tell me a 19-year-old kid is not going to take a selfie, upload his driver's license and a credit card.
Yeah.
Later, information that can be hacked. So somebody hacks the porn site later and has all this customer information and then publishes a list of who's who and what you like watching. No one's going to do that. So it has an effect of having a positive effect, taking the underage viewership away, at least we hope, and I think they're discovering that when you're trying to put some big marketing thrust to increase your sales
Whoa, Tom.
and penetrate the youth market, and you're unsuccessful, you're going to see your sales go down, and you're going to take
Pat,
it.
Because I'm sorry, because I have to take a step back. The owner of Pornhub is a rabbi, and who's the girl next to him that I saw rocking a cross on her chest? Who is that?
Wait,
she works.
you never watched this interview?
I didn't.
It's one
She's
of the
a nun.
best ones. No, she's not a nun.
No, but I'm just curious. In the Jewish,
And then there's the imam right there
but
that's
Adam,
running the town.
Hold on, I'm curious. I'm dead serious. Is that cool for a rabbi to own
Not for
porn?
me.
No, I'm just saying in general.
This is the owner. This is who we had on.
Solomon. What?
He's the owner, yeah.
He's a lawyer.
I swear to you, I had no idea. I didn't know
He's a
rabbis.
lawyer. He's
I
a lawyer.
swear to
You've
you.
never seen this
a
interview?
criminal
I didn't-
lawyer.
Okay, you have to watch
I'm
this
going to,
interview.
number one, but
Yeah.
number two, a rabbi is a religious guy.
Well,
and
a
you
lawyer.
have to, no, but hang on a second. I asked him all those questions. You should go watch
I
it.
swear to you, I want to watch
You
it.
should go watch. It's actually
And
such an interesting interview.
Okay, and who's the girl sitting next to him?
The
I'm
girl
agreeing
is
with
somebody
you.
that's been with him for many, many years.
Okay.
When I bought it, when I watched it, they had just bought it. It's
Okay.
not like they've owned it for 15
Got
years.
you. Yeah.
They had just bought it, and they, the company was going through challenges. They saw this as an opportunity to clean it up and be able to. So they added
up
new
porn.
technology to it. Yeah, Rob. But do you remember some of the stuff that I said in the conversation with this guy? Did you find
with
it or
you. This
no?
is crazy.
I think I found a portion. Hang on one second.
I'm going to watch it tonight.
So a
'cause I can't
lawyer
believe
owns
that's
it,
my
and then
hobby.
he's got Rabbi
You're
Big
gonna love
Booty,
this interview.
on his staff.
You're gonna love this interview.
And she's by the way, I'm not pointing. I'm just pointing out. And she's wearing a cross on her neck.
That made it very uncomfortable.
That's weird, bro.
I said, you know what I
Porn,
asked? I said,
it's
is your goal to get people to stop making porn? I said, your goal isn't for people to make porn, right? You want people to stop making porn and go have normal lives. Well, no, we think this is actually an honorable profession. That's when they lost me.
Oh,
I said, wait a
no.
minute. If they're on, are you guys helping people to stop making porn? That was the question.
Yes.
Rob, play the clip. While the video is being shot, there needs to be someone saying, before we do this scene, this is what it is. I am at this age. We're shooting it at this age. Here's how old I am. And here's how old he is. I am 22 years old. He is 24 years old. I'm 21 years old. He's 19 years old. This is what's about to happen. Then you could say, yes, 100% we know. And then you have to see, is that ID being verified on an ID website to be able to, the ability to check. So now let's go back to the other question. What is the business model of Pornhub? I don't know what the business model of Pornhub. How do you guys make money?
It's an ad-supported platform primarily.
So it's not a membership. It's an ad-supported.
That's right. So ALO as a company, we
Got
have
it.
Run
Pornhub
across.
that's ad-supported, and then we have subscription-based sites like
Yeah, we
Brazzers.
can stop
So
it
you
right
got-
here. I mean,
that cross is burning on her chest.
It's worth
Jeez.
watching.
I
It
promise you I
seriously
will.
is worth watching.
Oh, my God.
To learn more about. I was so curious about this, and we had another one. We had Layla Mickelwaite, who's the lawyer that sued them.
Yeah.
Do you know about
I
Layla
remember
Mickelwaite?
the pretty girl.
Yeah,
I
Layla
remember somebody
Mickelwaite.
that was pretty.
In the middle of the podcast, Rob thought it was a good idea to go to Pornhub.com.
Oh,
That's
great.
right. Yeah,
That's
Rob
my
was doing
boy.
quote unquote
That's my boy.
research.
No, it's actually dead serious.
He went on the.
It wasn't his idea. I said, no, you can go to. You're not going to get in trouble. So he goes to Pornhub.com, and I'm like, did you know on the homepage there's everything? I thought there's like a disclosure before you go.
No,
They
I
just jump right
definitely
in.
didn't know that, Pat.
Yeah, they just jump right in.
Rob was doing his due diligence.
Anyways,
Well,
all right.
The regarding this porn and what they're doing, I actually think it's I'm okay with the UK doing this. I mean, as much as they're curbing free speech in the UK,
I actually love that they're doing it.
curbing access to Pornhub. So here's some stats for you. The most likely to watch porn are 18 to 34-year-old men. They're 2.5 times more likely to watch porn than women. Apparently, there's a sharp decline after age 55, but you still might make jokes. The internet, in my opinion, should be 18 plus, because
Internet
if you
in
need
general.
to be 18 to buy a pack of cigarettes or 21 to drink, I would argue that the things you can see on the internet and the things you can experience on social media are way worse. Way worse. Talk about hiding kids from harmful content. Look, back in the day, we all remember being a 14-year-old boy, 15-year-old boy, what you would do to get a Playboy magazine. Let's not all get it twisted. I mean, I know young men that would cut off their
we go, folks.
their left arm, definitely not their right
Here we
arm.
go.
Happens.
Definitely
Here it
not their
comes.
right arm, unless they had ambidextrous tendencies. to get a Playboy. Now you can go on the internet and watch anything you'd ever wanted in the world. This is very challenging for young people. If I had kids that were 13 plus, 18, under 18, I'd be very, very cautious with letting them anywhere near the internet.
Pretty wild.
So it's a safety matter.
FYI, good for UK. We talk a lot of crap about UK with how they handle a lot of different things, immigration. Good for you for doing this right. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's like, by the way, it kind of does make sense for UK though, because of the increased level of Muslims in UK. Maybe they would support for these levels of measures to go in for there not to be porn available for people under the age of 18.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Because culturally, that's no good.
No. That's no good for them. But look, there's a lot of angles I could go right now. I'll
Go for it,
pause.
Pat.
Let's just make
back.
this. Let's just make this about this right now, and we'll go on to some of the other stories. Yesterday, guys were posting pictures of being at football games and baseball games. One baseball game I wasn't too happy about, but they were watching it at a bunch of these baseball games. And you know what hat they were wearing and what shirt they were wearing? They were wearing the allegedly shirt. This is by far the biggest insurance policy for you folks. Go pick up an allegedly hat for $15, a sweater, a shirt, a coffee mug. Go get it. This is like limited supply left because these things are running out. Originally, when we had a lot of different sizes, but if they have your size, go ahead and place the order with these things. They're one of the coolest conversation starter shirts you can wear out there. And people ask you, why are you wearing an allegedly shirt? Well, listen, it's my insurance policy to make sure I'm protected. Now all you have to say is allegedly to make sure you're protected from people coming after you. Anyways, allegedly gear is one that people like to wear no matter where they go. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.